Hey guys, Jamie here from Real Steel. Today's video, it's going to be kind of a little different. We're not really going to get a lot of work done on this video. This is just basically a state of the projects video. I was going to do this a couple days ago, right before the new year, but things happen, and yeah, that's why I didn't get that done. So I figured I'll do it now, give a quick update and where our status is and what we got coming up for next year. So yeah, let's get started. All right, y'all, this may or may not be the best video in the world, but hey, it'll work. As you can see, we got the parts van here. I was doing some moving around and stuff like that, and I needed it to load stuff, but unfortunately, I didn't get done what I needed to get done because I got injured. Yeah, I was moving a transmission and engine, trying to swivel it around, and I had that elbow I dislocated 10 years ago or 20 plus years ago, and yeah, I re-injured it. So not sure what happened. It wasn't broke, it wasn't dislocated, but yeah, I've been in a sling since last Sunday. But anyway, yeah, that along with the weather kind of slows a feller down. But anyway, this car is going to be on the list pretty darn quick in 2025 this year. I really want to get this one knocked out and see what the status is, see how it runs and drives and all that, and see where I go with that. It does not currently have an engine in it, but I have that 440 and 727 in the garage that are more than likely going to go into it. So yeah, look for this here pretty quick on the channel. This guy. Remember this guy? Yeah, this is the one that we brought home. It had a locked up engine. We revived it, we got it running, and it still needed like a valve job or something, but it ran all right. Bottom end was solid. Well, I traded it to my buddy, and he locked it up. Yeah, he blew another motor. That was his second motor last year. Yeah, he's really hard on things. So yeah, I'm doing this one. I'm doing this one off camera because I really just want to get it done. But honestly, it's probably on hold for the next several weeks. Like I say, I gotta get injured. Sorry, I can't talk. I gotta get healed up from this strained muscle, tendon, pulled tendon, whatever it was, and then I'll get back on this. Yeah, so I got to put a motor in this for him. He wants to go back to a half ton for some turbines and stuff he's got, so I don't know. But I got enough out of it in trade to make it worth my while to do it. But 2025, I think, is going to be a year for my stuff. I really need to get back on my stuff. This project here, this is the four-wheel drive we've been working on, and unfortunately, due to my buddy blowing that motor, it's on hold. Yeah, that motor that I'm putting in his truck, I was going to put in this, so I'm going to have to find another motor. Now, I do got that 360 that was out of it. If I can find a crank and maybe rods and pistons, well, the pistons aren't bad. If I can find a couple rods for it, I might be okay on that, put that together. But yeah, unfortunately, this one got put on hold. Sorry about my mess here. I was in the process of cleaning up, and yeah, let me find a way around this guy here. Pickups, when they don't run, are pretty darn good storage for junk. So yeah, yellow car still sits here. Plans are to build it steel, but probably be later on. I don't think I'm going to touch it next year. You never know. Things might change, but who knows? Who knows? And there's an absent project right here. Yeah, got a good enough offer on the 38. I sent her down the road. It was so far behind the other projects that I just, decided it was time to let her go. So yeah, that's the status on that. Unfortunately, I didn't get enough done. I didn't get anything done on it, but such is life. All right, Ram Charger parts. It's got the bent frame. It's going to be parts for that guy over there, which I want to dive into this coming year as well. More on that later. This Ram Charger, Jonathan's Ram Charger off-road rig. it's an off-road rig. So yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe put 3/4 axles under it, 3/4 tons, maybe big block. You never know. Maybe I'll find a big block. And yeah, it's kind of a toy. You know, probably put 80s fenders on it because these 70s fenders are decent. So I don't want to wreck decent fenders. I've got some junk 80s fenders I can throw on there, and of course support and stuff. So yeah, I'll patch this thing up for a off-road toy. 90 parts truck. Again, buddy blew it up last year. That's the same person that got the blue truck that blew it up. Yeah, parts donor. I pretty much stripped the interior out and stuff like that out when I pulled the heater core out of it for the daily driver. All right. This one I'm going to do a build on. I'm going to do a build on it. I haven't decided what direction to go, but I am going to build it. And hopefully sooner rather than later. You know, it's a decent old truck. Yeah, it needs put together, but between this and that blue Ram Charger over there, I think we got enough, and plus some other parts, I think we got enough parts to make a decent rig. So yeah, well, that's what we're going to go to on this. A little pickup bed trailer just holds junk off the ground. All right, accidentally shoved my brown car into the mowers, but this one was another one I was wanting to get done last year, but it didn't happen. I still want to get it running this year. I want to drive this one. This will probably be sometime after the 72. I'm not sure when or what, you know, where it falls in the lineup, but definitely want to get it done. Yeah, it's been long enough. I rescued it a few years ago, and it's time I finally get something done with it. You know, even if it's not the greatest job in the world. Good enough. Be good enough for a driver. This one, I lost my spark on it, I will admit, like I said last video, but I decided I'm going to build this one. Yeah, I want to do a full build on this one. I want to learn body work, paint, and all that. So once I get a welder and, you know, set up better air compressor, yeah, I want to build this one. So it'll be a complete build. So yeah, I'm not sure what point of the year I want to do it. Whether it's going to fall in line with other projects or not, but yeah, full build on this guy. It just would make stupid sense if it'd just be stupid to send it down the road as is and lose money on it. But yeah, full build. Daily driver. It seems to be doing all right. It does have a coolant leak. The plan was, before I got injured, was last week, I had a few nice days. I was going to pull the motor out of this thing and reseal it, but then I got injured. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. It's still running all right, but again, has a coolant leak, has an oil leak. I even bought a rear main seal for it. We was going to do a video series on it, but hey, life happens. Life happens. So yeah, but for now, she's going to get driven today, but I'll nurse it along till I'm healed, and then we'll bring it in, we'll pull the motor out and reseal it and throw her back together. May change transmission too, since I've got some parts found. So yeah, that's the status on this one. I'm thinking about welding the frame on it where the steering box is cracked, but I'm not sure. It's a catch-all. And it's a catch-all. All right, moving on in. Moving on in. This garage is a mess. I was working on cleaning it up, then I got injured. Yeah, this motor here is likely going into the 72, and this one was the one that brought me down. Yeah, I was swinging the tail shaft of the transmission around, and I pulled up too hard on it with that bum elbow, and yeah, sent me into the orbit. Sent me to the ER thinking I dislocated it again, but fortunately I didn't. So hopefully the injuries aren't too bad and I can heal. You know, I'm taking it slow, but thank goodness for cold weather. You know, I'm not so tempted to work. But this slowed me down with other stuff, though. This motor here, that's the 360. This was going into the four-wheel drive. Now it's going into my buddy's truck. So I've got to finish this one sooner rather than later. That'll be the first project. I'm not going to film anything on it or anything like that. So Yeah, that's what's going on here. All right, just hold on a minute, and I'll get y'all an outro. Again, messy garage. All right, y'all. That's a quick look at the projects and what we got going on for this coming year. Actually, this year, later in the year, when the weather decides to cooperate. Who knows when that's going to be? But yeah, 2024 wasn't a terrible year, but it wasn't great either. You know, my goal was to have 5 running vehicles, and I honestly did, but then I took a couple of them apart, traded one, and it came back blown up. So, end of the year with 2 runners, this and my parts van. I'm in the daily, so yeah, this and the parts van are my only 2 runners right now. But hopefully next year we can get a few more going. You know, things do happen. I understand that, but I really want to kick some butt in 2025. I want to try to dedicate some more time to this channel and getting it up and running. I really haven't had time to completely prioritize it, but this year I'd really like to do that. See if I can't get, you know, a lot more content out and, you know, more subscribers and all that. People that actually want to watch me work on my junk. So, yeah. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you all a quick update as to what's going on. As you can see, yep, still got the sling on, so tried to wean myself out of that, but you know, I'm not going to push it either. I'm 41 years old, so I don't need to re-injure it any more than it already is. Childhood injuries catching up to me, I guess, you know, so it happens. It happens. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still excited, you know, and I'm excited to bring y'all some content. You know, hopefully y'all enjoy it, and we'll go from there. But anyway, this is Jamie from Real Steel Auto Works, and we'll catch y'all on the flip side. See ya.